Well, unfortunately, if you saw in the last video, I was talking about a little bit of overcharging issues, and maybe you can see now that there's definitely some sort of overcharging issue. I don't exactly know what, but I'm gonna test the alternator, and yeah, hopefully it's something simple, and hopefully it's not that, because that's PCM is what controls voltage regulation, and if that part is goobered, yay. But I've been cleaning some grounds and made sure the battery was good. Clean the grounds on it. I'm gonna clean some more grounds, like body grounds, some frame grounds. I want to make sure that they're good. Make sure it's not just, some sort of short. The alternator does have like a. I'm showing you the filters. I'm grabbing something off the top of the frame over there. The alternator does have a little bit of a bearing noise, or I assume it's bearing noise. I'm not sure. But spinning it freely, it definitely squeaks and it has a little bit of drag. So I'm hopeful that that's the issue. Also, my tensioner is jacked. Yeah, there's no spring motion to it, so I need a new tensioner. But it's not a tensioner issue, because if it were letting the belt slip, it wouldn't overcharge, it would undercharge. So I know that's not the issue, but I'm still going to replace it because, obviously it's not good to just let failed parts continue to be failed. So, yeah, need to get that fixed. Still got to clean this nasty filter. Yeah, it still has an MSD box on it. It actually does have a pigtail for it. This is wired in. This is all wired in the way it's supposed to be. But it has an adapter. I know somebody asked about it in one of the videos, but this is the adapter that will plug the factory harness into the coil. And it actually has to have another pigtail, because this coil is for like a pre-96 or pre-98. The pigtail's a little bit different on the coil, so there's another pigtail adapter for that, and then there's another pigtail that goes for the MSD. So as you can see, it does this split for the MSD stuff. You can see that there. So somebody asked about that. I hope that explains it a little bit better. This idler is fine. It's just a little tight, but I probably won't replace it. The belt looks to be in good condition too. Doesn't show any dry rot, any cracking, so I'm not going to replace it. Also, while I'm here, I'm going to take this air hat off, and I'm going to see if the plenum's actually blown. So, easiest way to do that, you take your breather off and flip the throttles open. If you see oil down there, plenum's blown. And I'm suspecting I'm going to see plenum blown. It's just unfortunately, I think that's going to be the case. So, yeah. But I'm not taking this intake off without one to replace it. I'm not putting a kegger back on it. I don't like these manifolds. They just don't. It was just a bad design. It was a bad design to have an open plate on the bottom of your intake, period. Like, Chrysler should have just... They just should have welded it up or something. I don't know. Should have designed it better, personally. But yeah. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's it for now. I'm going to go test the alternator, get it tested. Hopefully it's bad. Hopefully it's shorted and it's like... Yeah, oh yeah, it overcharges for sure. And it's not the PCM. No, because I really don't want that. There's a way to externally regulate that. I'll show you. Give me one sec. So as I was saying, there's actually a way to externally regulate the vehicle, or the charging rather. And I'm here now with my dad's 74 Charger, which has sort of become mine. I would trade it. I'd trade it for him in a heartbeat, but unfortunately, I can't do that. So here it is. But anyway, this is the external regulator for that, and there is a way to wire it to work on that truck out there, and that may be what happens. So essentially, the top post here, that's battery voltage, and that goes to the alternator, and one of the other poles goes to the other side of the alternator. So very simple to work, and they have to have a good ground. So yeah, it just will have a check engine light on, because the computer won't see any battery voltage or any charging, so not really the route I want to go, but yeah, that's the way. And just briefly on this thing, I guess it's a 74 Charger. It was originally a 318 car. It's now a 440. Very mild engine, stock heads, has a small cam, like 230 or 230 intake and exhaust at 50,000 lift. It's a very small cam. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it, truthfully. I'm rebuilding the carburetor. It's over there in a box. Don't mind my mess. I gotta clean all this up. I gotta move the fuel pump because I tried to tell him whenever he wired it there that was a bad idea, and he's like, "Nah, it's fine." So yeah, it loses prime and then it won't pull fuel. So gotta fix that. Other than that, it runs pretty good. It has a pretty good antifreeze leak. Part of it is from this heater valve. The other side I'm not entirely sure. And it also has a transmission leak I gotta fix. So I'm about to put that on the rack and find out where it's at. But yeah, the fuel, actually the reason that that's off, the secondary accelerator pump, the gasket for it had dry rotted, and it just started leaking fuel bad. So, and it kind of runs like garbage, so it's been sitting for a while. Need to drain the oil on it. Need to get the carburetor fixed, and I guess antifreeze leaks. I don't know what else. Well, transmission, and clean it up, man. And I mean, it's a pretty solid car. Here's the other side. It's just disgusting. It's just really nasty. Again, pardon the mess in here. It's really bad. Really bad. Needs to be cleaned up. And I had it sort of cleaned up, and then my mother had some HVAC work done, and they made sure to drag every bit of the stuff that I had cleaned up out. So, and plus I have oh Lord. I have that god-awful gold wing over there. Oh, that's a story for another day. Anyway, let's get this alternator tested. Be back shortly. Well, I'm back. Got the alternator tested. It tests bad. So, looked like it could have had an internal short, which hopefully that's the case. I still don't know if I like that fitment on that belt. That pulley just does not look wide enough. But it's on. New tensioner as well. You can see there. So, yeah, hopefully this fixes the issue. It definitely had some noise in it, like I said earlier, and when it got tested, it tested as a fail. And I wanted to know, like, does it show what failed? Does it show if there was an internal fault? Does it show like the actual output of the alternator? And it looks like it may have had some sort of internal short. It had some issues with, I think the pulse. No, I don't even remember now. And I'm not even going to try and speculate because I don't remember. I should have paid more attention. But yeah, that alternator was at least, I don't know, 10, 15 years old. So it happens, unfortunately. Yeah, let's see. All right, let me get the battery hooked back up and see if it runs. All right, well, let's see how it does. First fire up. Well, I'm getting good with the camera there. All right, let's see. The battery was unhooked, so it's lost its idle memory. Charging a little low. It's going to run kind of rough here because it doesn't have any idle memory, and it sounds like it's loaded up. I thought I threw a chalk under this thing. I did not. Well, seems to be doing better there. Before, it was a little bit higher than this, just at idle. The only way to know, though, is just to drive it, I guess. So, we'll see. I really wish I could leave it running to go check that belt alignment, see how it looks. I don't think the brake will hold. The brake won't hold. All right, give me 1 sec. Okay, got the wheel chock. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not super happy with that. That looks like too thin of a pulley. Look at it flipping the belt inside out. That's not good. Hang on. Is it just me or? That did not look good, did it? Oh yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I hope you can see that. The pulley is too small. Frick's sake, man. God bless. I guess I'm taking it back off. Okay, one more time. I think we got the right alternator finally. It fits on there good, so that's a plus. Oh, and it was cheaper, so that's an upside, right? That's a huge upside. I got money back. Let's see. All right, holy cow. Take 3, take 4, take 85 or whatever it's been. Oh, I used the electric ratchet this time, man. I'm over it. Had this alternator off like 3 times now. Let me move my water. I'm just going to throw the battery cable on here. I'm not going to tighten it. Okay, let's see. Probably going to run like Garbaggio again. And it's locked. Oh my lord. What am I doing, man? Alright. Let's try it now. Lights on, so that's a plus. And a neutral. These first fire ups are not cool. Alright. See how much better. Oh, that was almost bad. Hey, there we go. That looks right. Okay. I'm happy with that. All right, so yeah, finally, almost lost the 10. Did you see that? Can it show? Does it show there? I almost lost the 10 millimeter. Yeah. So I think we're good now, finally. So hopefully I'm gonna drive it around a little bit and see. Hopefully if it fixes it. Hopefully it fixes it. Hopefully it's not a short in the internal voltage regulator. Yeah, it was definitely bad. So we'll see, I guess. I'm gonna pull this hat off right quick, and I'm gonna try and see if I can see down in there and look and see if there's oil in the bottom. Yeah. Hopefully not. But anyway, I think I'm going to end this off here. Next video, I have some equipment that will mount the phone to my dashboard or my windshield. And I'm going to drive around a little bit. And because people have asked about that. So I think I'm going to do that. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to drive it around a little bit. Make sure it's good. Hopefully we're good. And yeah, see you guys next time.